Hello everyone and welcome to Stitching Easy. My name is Ashley. Wait, that's not right. What is today? Imaginary watch tells me that introduction isn't at all correct and there should be someone else sitting here. Hang on just a minute. Much better. Hello, my spooky friends, and welcome to day one of Crochetober. I know that many of you have been waiting a whole year for this. Me too. I finally made it, my friends, so I got to use my spooky voice again. Very excited about that. Very excited indeed. So today, use some safety eyes, a little bit of a spider moment. That's what I was going for. So yes, they have 8 legs, 4 dreads each side, safety eyes, my little spider web, makeshift spider web, my hoppin' blue lipstick. This I got at Walmart. I don't know, it just says high saturation liquid lipstick. I don't know that it even has a name. It's high saturation. See? Okay. I'm so excited. You guys finally made it. Okay. So, welcome, my friends, my pretties, to Crochetober, day 1. Now, I know that most of you, probably majority of you, are watching this on Crochetober, day 2. So, I shall tell you what had happened. So, Saturday, here in the real world, I had a craft fair. It was one day, wiped me out. So yesterday was Crochetober day 1. I've been waiting a whole entire year. Could not get out of bed for the life of me, so I'm sorry. This is late. Also, in the scheme of things, we're still in spooky season, so. Alright. So, anywho, if this is your first time joining us for Crochetober, might I just give you a very creepy, spooky, hauntingly warm welcome, and thank you for stopping by. So, what Crochetober is? It's a whole year of, a whole month of crochet meets October, spooky seasons collide. Crochetober. You just add a C, a R, an H, and an E, and October turns into Crochetober. That's pretty cool. So, that's what we're doing. So, this is, I think, the 3rd year, I don't even remember, 3rd, I think, year that we were doing this here on Stitching Ain't Easy. I've had other channels join in with me before and do fun things, so if any of you want to join in, feel free. If any of you want to make things and send them in, feel free. I already have a photo to add to the end of today's video. So, what it is, like I said, you guys can make things and send them in, which would be amazing. If you want, I will add your photo. We'll do like a kind of like crochet and tell type thing where I just add your picture, all of that at the end. But there are 5 of us that live here. There is my hubby, 3 kiddos, and myself. We counted, so we had to do the voice. So, the 5 of us are all going to have an evening from now until the 30th, and then on the 31st is Halloween, and that's everyone's day, so that'll just be a party and a celebration. But we are all, like I said, we each have a day, and we are going to choose on our day like a creepy-ish activity, a movie, a song, I think that's it. Also, for Crochetober, we like to have a lot of fun with extra things. So like I said, they're going to pick those things. We're going to have a little song playlist linked down below. I will mention, obviously, the movie that we watch, the activity we do, all of those things. We usually make a blanket, and they all pick a color, and I add it to the blanket. We're not going to do that this year. This year, I'm just going to have a project that I'm going to show you guys for each day. Also, we're going to switch it up a little bit. So, we're going to have a whole lot of fun this month, and I'm very excited that you are joining me. So 10 days, today being one of those, and then on Tuesdays and Fridays we're going to have unsolved mysteries, true crime, unsolved mysteries, real cases. Some of them I don't really want to talk about because they're kids, but also it's kind of what it is, and it's all on one thing together. So anywho, we're going to go back to our true crime roots a little bit and do that. So we're going to have, like I said, 10 days of unsolved mystery stories. We're going to have either, depending on the day, it's going to change, either socks, a coffee mug, or cool earrings for the day. As you can tell, today is not a cool earrings day. Wonder what it would be. And then we're also going to have Halloween fun facts, a Halloween joke. Like I said, our project, we're going to do just some fun things throughout the month. So I'm very excited for Crochetober. Very excited for Crochetober. So we wait all year long for this, and so yes, it's very exciting. So, okay. First things first, I guess we could start out with the project since you're already looking at it. Perhaps you didn't even know. Our project for today is this. Right here. Our little Frank square that is going to be in our background. Yes, we have this also, but I've talked about this. This was our July creepy blanket that we made. So, our Frank square, this is the second Grafkin that I ever did. This is, I messed up here, but I'm leaving it because Grafkin number 2, you know what I mean? So this was a graph that is in the Annie's Halloween catalog from maybe 2021. I'm not even sure. I should have got the book out to have it with me, but I'm not even really sure where it is. Fix our little legs here. Make us look more spider-esque. What do you say? There we go. Alrighty, alrighty. So, anywho. But yeah, this is a graph that was in the Annie's catalog. There's this one and then like a pumpkin, I think. But I just thought Frank was so dang cute. And I like him. So, anyway. Frankenstein, I used Red Heart, Spring Green, and then probably just Red Heart Black. I don't even know. Some sort of black shade. And my, I think 5mm hook. Same thing. It's been a minute since I made this, but I thought this would be a good one to be our first project because it's going to hang in the background of our videos. And so it would make sense then. Maybe. Okay, I'm going to put this back up. I also have to get things for our unsolved mystery, so it's the perfect time to take a break for just a second. Okay, cool. Okay, welcome back, my pretties. So, this, like I said, is our project. Oh, Frank, who found his spot again, which is very exciting. Congratulations, Frank. Congratulations. So, alrighty. I suppose first we will go with our movie and song and things like that. First day, we've never really done this before, but just because of how things played out and whatnot, we're going to say that today is, well, let's just start with Derek. Forget it. Never mind. I'm going to start with myself, but yeah, okay. Start with Derek. So, it wouldn't be Crochetober, okay? If our first two things weren't the usual first two things. So for our movie, that's right, everyone, A Nightmare Before Christmas. For our song, This Is Halloween, of course. What else would it be? I might add something different to the song playlist, but I doubt it. He's got a few more days and all that, and that's the song that he would have picked just because it's Crochetober and it's Halloween. We've already listened to it. I've already made a short with it, but we listened to it in the car already. So it's official. It's Halloween. Why their little legs keep moving? Poor little guy. He's trying to get away. Alright, so anyway, since technically last night was the first, am I right? It ended up not working out quite like I wanted. And I even said this on the live, the plan was to go to the thrift store, purchase 5 paintings, just all sit there and watch Nightmare Before Christmas and paint like a spooky scene on an already painted thrift store painting. I felt awful. Squirrely Dan had to work from 6 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. yesterday, so he was a little bit tired. We didn't have time to do all those things. So last night we just had frozen pizza and just kind of hung out. Not very creepy, I know, but hopefully, if we have school and stuff here in a little bit, it'll be really cute for school, but hopefully today we can do the thrift store painting thing. Actually, no, we can't. Finn has to work this evening. Dagnabbit. Perhaps we can go and purchase our pictures and then paint them on Tuesday. That would be great. But I really want to do that at some point this month. Like I said, that was supposed to be our first day thing, and it didn't happen, and I'm bummed. Yeah, where you just buy like a normal painting of like a little girl in a garden or whatever, and then paint it all creepy. And I'm so excited to do that. Also for this month, so I have a lot of really fun plans for this month. Some of them I can't tell you about. Some of them I can. One of them I can that I'm just waiting on to get here. I don't know what has happened. I have tripped, stumbled, fallen down a rabbit hole, which makes sense on this channel because we go down rabbit holes pretty often, but I don't know if y'all have heard of Ring Bomb Party. I have tripped, stumbled, fallen down that Ring Bomb Party rabbit hole. I don't know what my deal is. I can't stop watching the videos. There's something about it like triggers this little thing in my like dopamine in my brain. I'm pretty sure it's probably exactly what it is, but oh my goodness. Okay, so if you've never seen a Ring Bomb Party, what they do is they have hot water. You purchase your ring or whatever, and they like fizz it right there for you on camera. It sounds ridiculous saying it aloud. Trust me. Anywho, they have like a little ring bomb type thing, just a little square, and they put it in the water, and then out comes a ring, and they reveal it for you, and it's like, surprise. And y'all know how I am. I love a good surprise. So instead of falling into Ring Bomb and all that, I went on Etsy, as you do, okay? And I found a ring bomb from a small business. So I purchased a ring bomb. It is a Mad Hatter themed ring bomb, if you're at all curious about what that day may entail. Okay, so at one point during this, we're going to open a ring bomb here and see what it is. I don't know. I'm telling you, I fell smooth down this rabbit hole. Derek came in the other day and I was watching one of the videos and he was just like, oh my god. I'm like, I know. I don't know what it is. So anyway, we're gonna have a ring bomb party. Have like spooky things around it and it'll look like a little cauldron. I'm very excited. I even have a little cauldron to open it in. I'm pretty stoked. So that'll be a thing at some point. So we're gonna do Unsolved Mysteries 10 times. Every day we will have a Halloween fun fact, a joke, an activity, a song, all of those things. Yes, like I said, we will have either socks, earrings, or a mug of the day every time. Today, of course, if you've been here, I don't know what else you would have expected today's first thing to be. A mug, no. Earrings, no. Of course. It's the secret to life, okay? This is my secret to life. I don't know if it is everyone else's, but personally, I feel like this is the secret to life. Brand new socks. So this morning, I got to put on a pair of brand new socks. I was pretty stoked about it. So Derek got me these the other day whenever him and B put up a video about our little craft fair ideas, where it's just like the little ball with a blanket and a little treat in a box, all that. They went to Dollar Tree, and whilst at Dollar Tree, he found these socks for me. And so, day one, Crochetober 2023, new socks. All right, there we go. Check them out. I know you can't see them. I'm going to take them off for you to see them. So they go, if I want to, just under my knee, which I'm totally here for. But they say, Happy Halloween. And there are gnomes. There are gnomes. A little gnome witch, a little gnome bat. My favorite, a little gnome Frank. Am I right? I can do this. So, anyway, happy Halloween, one ween, and my socks. So, yes, I feel like that's one that we need to watch, and I just now realized that there are so many things for like Halloween that makes sense for us to watch, and movies and things. Obviously, our first thing is always Nightmare Before Christmas because the Pumpkin King. Are you kidding me? I'm thinking though that also we need to watch that episode of The Neighbors. I don't know if y'all have watched the show The Neighbors. I've mentioned it on here a few times because of this episode that I'm fixing to talk about. But it used to be on Hulu. I think it's still on Hulu. I hope it's still on Hulu. But yeah, it's like they live in a little subdivision. It's like all based in one little subdivision, and everyone that lives in a little subdivision except for one household, they're all aliens. And then there's one household that has humans in it. And it's like, it's so funny. I love that show so much. And the characters in it, like all of the alien people have like sports themed names, and so none of their last names match. Like they're a family, but none of their last names match. So they're like, Jackie Joyner Kersey is the mom, Dick Butkus is one of the kids. It's amazing. And so anyway, they like try at one point. There's a Halloween episode I feel like we need to watch tonight because we quote it a lot in this household. And it is the Halloween episode where they try to explain, the humans try to explain to the aliens what the heck Halloween is. And so at one point they're like, Halloween, and they both say Halloween at the same time. And so they keep calling it Halloween ween. And anyways, and they're like, no, it's just Halloween with one ween. And so like, oh, okay, Halloween one ween. And so that's what we call it in this household usually. It's Halloween one ween. So in order to properly celebrate Halloween one ween and Crochetober, we're gonna have to watch Nightmare Before Christmas and that episode of The Neighbors. So that's all that the show's called, The Neighbors. Chef's kiss. It's so good if you haven't watched it. I'm currently rocking, also, I feel like I should talk about this, my it's went away. My Summer Breeze top by my beautiful friend Miss Jen at Cinnamon Stitches, who this week is doing Lion Brand Week. Queen Bee. I'm not playing with you. That chick is Queen Bee, and I can't imagine her poor little fingers and how tired they are. She's my hero. So this is her top. Summer Breeze top. Some glittery yarn, and I felt like it went with the look. Okay, so there we go. So, all right, so I think that's most of the things laid out. So let's read our Halloween mystery. Ooh, that's kind of like fun and spooky. Ooh. Okay. So, so we have 10 mysteries, so we will do one today, which is Sunday, am I right? Wink, wink, nudge. And then Tuesdays and Fridays will be our Halloween unsolved mystery, which I'm very stoked about. So, all right. Number 10, because obviously we're going to go from 10 to 1. It's a countdown, y'all. Number 10. The murder of Ronald Sisman and Elizabeth Platzman. Sometime during the early morning Halloween hours of 1981, a Manhattan couple named Ronald Sisman and Elizabeth Platzman were murdered in their apartment, which was located near Greenwich Village. The couple was severely beaten. Sorry for laughing, jeez. The couple was severely beaten before being shot in the head execution style, and the apartment was completely ransacked. Sisman was rumored to be involved in drugs, so authorities initially believed that to be the motive for the killings. However, the case took a bizarre turn when a prison informant claimed that one of his fellow inmates had somehow predicted the crime weeks before it actually happened. The inmate turned out to be none other than notorious Son of Sam killer David Berkowitz. In 1977, Berkowitz was convicted of a series of shootings which took the lives of 6 victims and left 7 others wounded. There was always speculation that Berkowitz was involved with a satanic cult and did not commit all of these Son of Sam murders on his own. According to the informant, Berkowitz had told him that his cult was planning to enter a residence near Greenwich Village on Halloween. They would perform rituals murder by shooting a couple in the head before ransacking the place to remove incriminating evidence. When questioned about this, Berkowitz claimed that Sisman possessed snuff footage of one of the Son of Sam shootings and was planning to hand it over to authorities to avoid some drug charges. While no evidence was found to support Berkowitz's claim, he did provide an eerily accurate description of Sisman's apartment. No one knows if the murders of Sisman and Platzman had anything to do with the Son of Sam case, but they are still unsolved. Okay, so there's our first case. So the Son of Sam is a wild, wild tale. If you don't know that one, I feel like most of you have probably heard that, especially my true crime buffs. My goodness, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's a wild, wild little thing. So, all right. Let's do our fun fact, and then we shall end on a joke. How is that? Okay, so our fun fact: The Conjuring is based on true life events. I feel like most of you probably know this one too, but also, hey, fun fact. Okay, the scary movie is about a family that moves into a Burville, Rhode Island house inhabited by supernatural spirits, is based on a real-life case of paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine Warren. Lorraine Warren makes a cameo in the 2013 film, which stars Patrick Wilson, Vera Farmiga, who is one of my favorites, and Joey King. So, Vera Farmiga, just in case you all were curious, her little sister is in American Horror Story. She's in like several of them. Again, chef's kiss. The two of them are phenomenal. Vera Farmiga is also in Bates Motel. She is the mother of that movie, of that show. Not Psycho, the Bates Motel, the series. That's her. So yes, Ed and Lorraine Warren, I feel like same thing. If my true crime folks are on here, spooky folks, whatever, you've probably heard of Ed and Lorraine Warren and like the doll Annabelle and all of those things. Mercy, quite a tell on that one. That's a whole other rabbit hole we could fall down into, to be quite honest. So, okay, we shall end on, I suppose, with a dead battery. We shall end with a joke. So, okay, our joke for today. When do zombies finish trick-or-treating? When they are dead, tired. Am I right? Okay. So that is some of the fun that we are going to be having this month on Crochetober. So, I think that was all of the things. We did our unsolved mystery socks. Super cool socks. That are brand new socks. I got to experience that, putting on brand new socks. It's so good. We did our fun fact. We did our joke. Project. Movie. Nightmare Before Christmas. Song. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 Okay. Our activity for the night, like I said, hopefully at some point we will be able to, should be able to, before Finn goes to work anyway, to go get paintings, at least to be able to paint tomorrow. I hope. If nothing else, then we can just count. I guess technically this is yesterday's. I keep forgetting I'm a day behind. So yeah, our deal for the night then, we just hang out, watch movies, whatever. It really wasn't that eventful. Like I said, Squirrely Dan had to work until 6:30 p.m. Didn't get home until after 7, so there you go. Yes. I think that's all of the things. So for tomorrow, aka today, here in just a little bit, I'll have some more exciting things to tell you all about. But yeah, so our activity was kind of a flop. Like I said, we were really hoping to get the paintings done, but that's okay. It's kind of hard to do that when not everyone's here. So there we go. So yes. Anyway, crochet project. Like I said, this is from Annie's catalog. I'm sure you can probably find it still. I'm pretty sure it was a 2021 catalog, but I feel like you could probably just Google that, or just Google like a Frankenstein graph. There you go. So, alright. So I think that's everything for day 1 of Crochetober. We are going to have shul, aka school if you haven't been here. I'm going to wash my face. Then we're going to have shul. And here in a little bit, I shall come back with Crochetober a day 2. Yes. I will have photo at the end. Thank you so much. And yes, like I said, if you guys want to send in your projects you're making, feel free. No pressure, Chanel, per always. So, thank you. I can't believe we're already at the end of day 1 Crochetober video, even though it's technically Crochetober 2, but, you know, hey, still wild, just the same. So, my friends, my spooky, creepy, loving friends, I know the fall is upon us. Even though here it's still been in like the 80s and 90s, fall weather is upon us. And yes, it can be very tempting to wander off at dusk, to go see the sights and perhaps find a creepy creature somewhere along the way. May I suggest to you all, whatever you do, don't go in the woods. Bye, my friends. Stay creepy.